too late to get that page. I'm gonna talk just in case. Nope, I guess not. Too late. Oh, there's books here. Who would have thought there were whole crystals of Zemurian ore just waiting for someone to clear some trials and take them? Not me, that's for sure. Still, now that we know they exist, we should be able to get enough for that giant sword. Yeah, honestly, convincing Professor Schmidt to help us out is probably going to be tougher than getting the ore. George, I'm amazed you actually decided to ask him for help in the first place. I don't think I've ever heard you get through a sentence about him without at least one groan or sigh. Well, don't get me wrong here. I don't want to do this, but as a former student of his, I know how talented he is. And we're not in a situation where we can pass up capable helpers just because they're incredibly unpleasant. We can get him to do what he wants. He'll be doing an amazing job for us, assuming he doesn't lose interest halfway through. Right, anyway, I better get back to the ore gathering now. We'll worry about keeping him interested later. We'll have to. Good luck. So glad both you and your mother and Angelica are safe. Now the courageous was able to help in rescuing both makes me very proud indeed. Thank you for your kindness, Your Highness. I'm sure my mother will be just fine now that she has Sharon to help too. I'm doing my best to help everyone here, everyone here, just like I've been doing all this time. I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone in expressing my happiness about that. Remember safe, that leaves you free to focus your mind on the others you care about as well. Just the upstanding Rean here. Wait, what? Your Highness, I mean... Getting the impression my presence here is making things more awkward at an alarming rate. Yeah, I'm not ready for the medal yet. Shoot. Oh well. Hopefully I'll have enough by the end of the game. Alright. Let's see, I should start talking to TLoH. She'll talk about new locations. Oh, Rean, do you see the request from client Heimdallr? Yeah, it sounds like they've run into something pretty serious. You've read the details too, right? About an airliner being hijacked and the passengers being taken hostage? Yes, this would usually be a matter for one of the armies, but with the war going on, they can't spare the manpower. That's when the two of them decide to step in and take matters into their own hands. And if we can, we'll be sure to go and help them out too. Where did it say they were currently waiting? The Isengard range, right? Right, apparently the hijacked airliner is being kept somewhere near there. Another exact coordinates too, so just let me know when you're ready to go. We'll get you right there. And let's see my quests. Alright. Speak to her twice. Getting Angie back in perfect health is such a big worry off my mind. Now I just want to see Crow again. Well, I did kind of see him when you were on the Panda Gruel. We didn't get the chance to talk or anything. Sorry about that. Valimar and I won't rest until we make that happen, though. Of course, we'll probably be on the other side of a jail cell, since no matter how much we try, Crow is probably gonna have to do some kind of jail time for assassinating Osborne and starting the ILF. I promise you, we will bring him back. It just might take some time. I can't wait. Until you do, I'll try to be the best captain I possibly can. Let's see. 4th floor. Talk to Emily and Alan at the facility. I feel a lot better now that we've got Angelica piloting the ship. Sure, I'd gotten used to it, but she seems like she was born for the job. Arrived just in time too. We've been needing a gunnery officer, so I've been thinking about taking that up. Sounds like a plan. Alan, cut the chit-chat and get focused. You owe me 100 thrusts. Get to it! Right. Well, is that my fault? Alan really needs to loosen up. Getting all worked up like that can throw a whole day of practice down a drain. I know. I get that he's worried about his lady and all, but when you're training, you gotta focus on training and nothing else. Guess I gotta work him so hard he won't have the energy to worry about anything else. Might as well pay her respects now. Talk. It's been so long I felt like I just had to throw on my Lacrosse uniform. Wearing it again feels like the most natural thing in the world. Maybe I should ditch my regular uniform for this. Now I'm in the mood for some good old-fashioned practice. Then I'll be ready for action once Felicia and Ferris are here. Okay, that adds a few more. Dorothy on the second floor has a pasta recipe. What? That was unexpected. Oh, yeah, that's right, Manly Munchies. Let's go activate it real quick. Okay. Learn pasta, so...
Well, if I must.
Sweet Blue...
Would you?
Shoot, who gets the best recipe for Sweet Blue again? Let's see, Sweet Blue... Sarah is the best one. Obviously.
I've got this. Cooking's just one of...
I'll have to switch someone else out to get the worst one, though. Rich Carbonara. Fee is good for this one, I think.
It's Fee's Cooking Power Hour. This one's my specialty.
Oh wow, speed and move
It's Fee's Cooking Power Hour. This one's my specialty.
I need a good one, and then I'll have Elisa make a bad one.
Alright, let's get started. Ugh,
Gorgon
no one
pasta. Alright. Should probably go. Do you have anything new to add? The Zemurian ore you're seeking is occasionally found in small amounts when exploring ruins dating back to the ancient Zemurian civilization. I never would have imagined there were places in Erebonia built to accumulate entire crystals of it. Incredible! Sounds like I've got plenty of history, legend, and lore to learn from Celine. Okay, let's see. Shopping area. Or correctly in weapons and medicine. Shoot, no, was it a kitchen? I remember there was supposed to be an NPC I'm supposed to give all this stuff to. So see Monica. Where is she? Oh, silver prize. Nice. But seriously, where's Monica? Laura's on the bridge, so maybe Monica is here too. Be right back. Alright, Monica was in the storage room the whole time. And she gave me some Tyrol bombs. I had just barely enough for it too. Did I talk to you yet? Angelica? Wait, if you're here, then who's piloting the ship? Calm down, Rean. Our dear Toa is testing out the autopilot right now. Sure, I'm the helmsman, but I'm not a machine. Sometimes a gal needs to focus her attention elsewhere. So now that things have settled down a little around here, Toa decided to take the opportunity to run a few tests. I hope Ouroboros doesn't try to hack our autopilot and make us crash into a mountain or something. Rest assured, once she's finished that up and decided on our next destination, I'll return to the pilot seat. Phew, that makes sense. So I've got to admit, it's impressive how well you can handle any vehicle you get your hands on. They repeatedly stress how high spec the courageous is, but you're already piloting it like it's second nature. And I appreciate it, but I'm afraid I don't have the courageous nearly as well tamed as my orbital bike. Yet, anyway... Oh, speaking of, let me thank you again for leaving the bike in my care. I'm glad I finally have the chance to return it to you personally. Oh, there's no need for that, my friend. I know you've been getting quite a bit of the use out of her. I even noticed a few little Rean-specific customizations on her last time I checked, so it'd be rude to ask for her back. In fact, I hereby declare you her rightful owner. Just make sure you keep treating my old partner well, got it? I don't know what to say except, thank you so much. Speaking of, I want to take a look at the new colors for it. I like this one better. It matches Rean's jacket. The other one might match his Chuni outfit, so I could try that, I guess. Yeah, let's go unspeakable set. There, matches. Oh, no, it's not really that great a match actually. There's no there's nothing really matching his current jacket. Yeah, back to the old outfit then. Yeah, hot coloring it is. Alright, Angelica, let's see. Schwarzstrasse barrier. Wait, should I go there first or should I just... No, I should take care of the optional quest here with Phantom Thief B. Okay, suppose I've left a calling card in here. A letter? Oh right, it's probably from Phantom Thief B. This must have been what he meant by where the blue cross indicates. Rean took the letter confirming the sender was exactly who he thought. Yep, this is him alright. What should I do though? Honestly, I'm half tempted to just cram it in my pocket and keep going about my day. Read. No, I think I should read it. What if it's about a crime he's already committed? Hate to be just sitting on this until later, only to find out when I read that it's too late to undo any harm he's done. Rean opened the letter seal and out popped a card.
To my dear friends in Class VII, I've taken the liberty of preparing an enjoyable diversion to spice up your mundane day-to-day lives a little.
Well, look at that. I'm already regretting opening this thing. I continue to watch your radiance from afar, ever dazzled by its brilliance. And why is this part not voiced? That radiance is no doubt the fruit of the bonds you share with one another. Bonds which today I wish to test. I wish to see how you act when the seeds of distrust and discord are sown among you, and I shall be watching from close by. To witness so rare and priceless an occasion, I will be stealing from you one of your beloved classmates.
I hope you'll enjoy this little experiment. I know I certainly will.
Steal one of our classmates? Damn, I have to tell the others about this. There's not a moment to waste.
Now, let the game begin.
Oh, so he doesn't start it. He wasn't even going to do anything until after I read the letter, which means if I completely skipped it, Bleublanc wouldn't do a thing. He'd be stuck just sitting wherever he is on the Pantagruel, and he'll probably just get off once he realizes it's not going to happen.
Dance for me a beautiful dance, each step replete with uncertainty.
That's him. I can't believe he was able to access the ship's intercom system and even the lights. Seriously, Ouroboros could pretty much defeat us by now if they wanted to. But they still need Rean to get a bit stronger so he can fight Crow and not get curb stomped. Oh, they're back on now. I need to hurry and check on the others. Anyway, that's why I asked you all to come here, but... everyone seems to be present and accounted for, at least to me. Perhaps that whole business about him stealing one of us was a lie then? I don't know, he doesn't seem like the type who'd go to all this effort to not follow through. Do you think he's already struck, stolen the member of Class 7 and assumed their identity? No way! If he did, he's a true master of disguise. Everyone looks the same as ever to me. I don't know if this is related to the current situation, but after the lights came back on, I found this card in the Orbital factory area downstairs. What if he disguises himself as Celine? That'd be pretty crazy if he managed to shrink himself down to cat size. That's one of B's calling cards. Can I have a look at it? George handed Rean the card and he began to read it aloud. The theft has been conducted successfully. I am now among your number. So Angelica was right then. Wait, there's more. Having established that, allow me to lay down the rules for a little game. Rean Shorter, you shall take up the mantle of detective. Your mystery is to discover whom among you I have replaced. To make things a little more interesting, I will allow Sylphid to aid you as your assistant. Me? What a twisted man. This is all just some game to him. Naturally, I have not taken the place of the detective or assistant, and not of your tutor either. I have assumed the identity of another of Class 7's members. I look forward to your struggles to discover which one. Here's to your success. So we're all potential suspects then. I sure hope he didn't choose Emma. If we exclude Rean, Fee, and Instructor Sarah, that leaves 8 people that could be him. Can't we just use Valimar to sense who the missing person is? That would probably be cheating, and I'm pretty sure we'll want to have a countermeasure for that. So we exclude Rean, Fee, and Sarah. That leaves 8 people that could be him. It started to sound like kind of fun. As long as you're not suspecting me, then it wouldn't be much fun. Before we begin, however, I would like to set forth 2 rules in the interest of a fair and enjoyable game, of course. Rule 1. Questions must concern events that happened after you went your separate ways from the bridge. Inquiring about things that happened before then, or about personal information I could not possibly know is strictly forbidden. Rule 2. You may not consult with anyone outside of Class 7. That includes the Purple Lightning. Oh! This rule will also... that will also include Valimar. Shoot. If you violate either of these rules, I can offer no guarantees of the safety of your missing member. I would assume that by now, you know me well enough to realize this is no idle jest. Well, that's everything. You sure can fit a lot on these cards. So don't say anything that might break the second rule. Yeah, for their sake, I think it would be best for us to keep our mouths shut and let them figure this out now. Indeed, we can't risk putting whoever he's taken hostage in danger. I'm guessing I'm in the off-limits camp too. And so is Valimar. Can't say I'm real thrilled to think that creep is sitting right here among us. Indeed, especially when we can't even help Class 7 identify him. Just leave this to us. We'll get him. Well, okay. For now, I think it would be best for us all to leave the room then. I'm sure we'll be able to tell... we'll be sure to tell everyone on board to stay away from this room too. Good luck, everyone. Alright, we're finally ready to get this started. Now we just need to decide how we're going to work this out. First rule is going to be a pain. The one where we can only ask questions about things that happened after we all split up after being on the bridge. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that, this would be a fairly simple matter. True, I doubt he'd know what we had for dinner yesterday, for example, but all of us would. Which means that rule exists so he has plenty of time to savor the enjoyment before we work out the answer. Give me a break. So which one of us is he pretending to be then? I don't really like having to doubt each other like this. It's like Danganronpa. He did say his intention was to test our bonds. I suppose this is one way to do that. Work something out yet, Rean? I wish. So far I've got nothing. I guess our Arcus units are not are off limits too. Plus, he could Bleublanc could have stolen that student's Arcus unit. How about you? Same here. Maybe we should give everyone a pat down. What? I guess that's not technically in violation of any of the rules, and I see no harm in doing so. But don't worry, I'll handle the girls. Rean can do the boys. Well, I suppose that's fine then. You seem strangely reluctant. I thought so. You're him, aren't you? What do you mean you thought so? You asked me, you're more likely to be the rat. Although frankly, I find it hard to believe that any imitation could capture the sheer arrogance that seeps from your every pore. If I take it back, I find it equally ludicrous to think any imposter could duplicate your ability to overreact to the slightest provocation. Well, it does look like these two are the same as ever. I think we're letting ourselves get a bit sidetracked though. Yeah, let's get on with those pat-downs. They have them split into two groups with Rean and Fee conducting the pat-downs. So, well, that didn't get us anywhere. That means whoever he replaced is probably naked. What should we do next? May I ask everyone what they did after we split up earlier? Yeah, that's probably the best place to start. That way, we can piece together the day's events and see if any testimony stand on his odds. So let's see. Okay, and now I have to ask everyone, I suppose. Elliot. So, Elliot, can you tell us what you've been up to? Well, I went down to the factory area of Machias because we wanted to make a few tweaks to our weapons. After that, Machias was still taking care of some stuff and I hopped on the elevator and left. I headed to the arts training room to see how the modifications went, and that's basically it. Right, so you went to the factory, got some weapon adjustments, and went to test out your staff. Now, Machias was with you initially, so we'll be able to verify that the first part happened. Gotcha, thanks Elliot. Alright, let's ask someone else then. How about it, Machias? Can you tell us what you've been doing? Of course. First, I stopped by the factory area in the hold with Elliot to have some adjustments made to our weapons. Elliot finished up first and left while I stuck around waiting for my shotgun. About half an hour later, I finally left the hold and dropped by the game room, where I ran to none other than Eustace. We even ended up playing a fairly civil game of billiards too. We were still playing when all of this trouble happened. So we started a friendly game of billiards just like that? Oh, you're such good friends. We are not. Anyway, thanks for giving us your account, Machias. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us what you've been up to, Eustace? Certainly. First I went to this close combat training room where I sparred for a while with Gaius. After practicing for a while, parted ways, after which I went to the game room. It was there roughly 3 minutes before Regulus wandered in to break my peaceful reverie. He was being his usual noisy self, so I figured I'd shut him up by besting him at a game of billiards. You just have to go and make yourself sound superior, don't you? Well, take it easy there, guys. Seems to add up with Machias' testimony. Yeah, thanks, Eustace. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us what you were up to, Gaius? First I swung by the close combat training room where Eustace and I went a couple rounds. Eventually we both left the room and headed to the elevator together. I was the first to get off at the 3rd floor. From the elevator, I headed straight to the front deck to enjoy the feeling of the breeze in my hair. I trained with Eustace and went to the front deck. Thanks for your testimony, Gaius. Alright, let's ask someone else then. What were you up to at that time, Elisa? Well, I was hanging around with Milliam for a while. We were sitting and talking at one of those tables in the 3rd floor hall. After a while, she remembered she had something to do and left. I stayed there, and pretty soon after that, Princess Elfin passed by and invited me to the royal room. That's it, I think. So you're with the princess? Thanks, Elisa. That was a big help. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can Can you tell us what you were doing, Laura? I can, but I'm afraid there's really not much to tell. After everyone dispersed, I chose to remain on the bridge observing the crew at work. Oh really? There's not really any point in inquiring further then. Thanks, Laura. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us how you spent that time, Emma? Well actually I was with Fee the entire time. You were? Yep, she was. Celine was there too. They were both nearby when the lights went out, so I have a hard time believing it's Emma. Right, Fee's got no reason to lie. We're dealing with B here, so we can't be 100% certain he isn't Emma. What are you doing together then? Well, first we went to the reference room so I could investigate something. After that, we went to the kitchen. Does that all check out, Fee? Yep, all of it. Okay then, thanks Emma. Alright, let's ask someone else then. So William, can you tell us what you were up to during the time in question? Sure. Well, first I was hanging around with Elise at one of the tables in the 3rd floor hallway. We were just sitting around talking though. But then I remember my bear. Your bear? I got him from Gramps and I finally got him back from his train while we were in Ruhr. Anyway, I forgot I hadn't put him somewhere nice yet, so I went straight to the nap room to plop him down there. Oh, alright. Thanks, William. Well, that's everyone. Still, just asking everyone individually might not be enough to prove anything. Someone could be lying. You got a point. It might be good to get info about what people were doing from someone other than themselves. We could ask everyone if they saw anyone else. Oh, now you mention it, that's a good idea. Thanks for a tip, V. That's what assistants do. True enough. In that case... Oh, what? Again? Damn. Repeat again, and then after that I have to select the culprit. You said you went down to the factory area of Machias, right? Then you went to the training room? You happen to spot anyone besides Machias during all that? Oh, actually I did. On the way to the art training room, I passed Gaius and Gaius together and said hi to them. I wonder if one of them will try to bluff it so that they could catch the imposter off guard. Alright. I may as well take this opportunity to answer for myself. I saw no one other than Elliot and those I already specified I met. As for me, I saw Lisa sitting along at one of the tables on the 3rd floor when I went down there. Assuming everything you heard earlier is true, I must have been there after Milliam left and before Princess Alphen arrived. Alright, that gets a few more people out of the way then. Okay, let's ask the next person. Oh wow! Process of elimination. You met with Elliot and Eustace, right, Machias? Did you happen to spot anyone else while you were going about your business? I did actually. I noticed Emma and Fee as they entered the game room. That must have been when they were headed to the kitchen area. So you saw Emma and Fee entering the kitchen. Got it. I didn't realize anyone had seen us going there. Same, I must have let my guard down. Huh? There's nothing to feel bad about that. You're just walking around the courageous, not infiltrating a secret base. You said you sat and talked with Milliam for a while before she left. Then later you were invited to the royal room, right? That's right, yeah. Other than that, I did see Gaius pass through after Milliam left. That must have been when he was on his way to the front deck to enjoy the wind or whatever. That's all though, I didn't see anyone else. Alright, thanks. You said you stayed on the bridge after everyone else left, right, Laura? Indeed, and of course, it follows that I saw none other of our classmates after that, nor did they see me. Fair enough. Yeah, not much we can do about that. Emma, you went to the reference room, then to the kitchen, right? And Fee was with you the whole time, right? You didn't see anyone else while you were wandering around, did you? You can answer this one, right? Of course, we did, yes. While we were on our way to the kitchen area, we saw Eustace enter the game room. I didn't see anyone else, though. Did you see Eustace, Fee? Yup, that's a relief. Just knowing this, that isn't conclusive proof that Bleublanc isn't masquerading as Emma, but oh well. So after you finished talking with Lisa, you went to the nap room, right, Milliam? Did you see anyone other than Lisa during all this? Nope, not a soul. Now I wish I'd just stayed there though. Then I might have gotten invited to see Princess Alphen too. Well, never mind that for now. Well, I think that's all we're gonna get. Okay, we've asked everyone here what they did. if they saw anyone else while they were doing it. Want to go over it all again? Yeah, let's do that. First, the place where everyone started out was, or if I remember correctly, Elliot and Machias were at the Orbital Factory on the first floor. Eustace and guys were in close combat training room on the 4th floor. Elisa and Milliam were at one of the tables in the 3rd floor hallway. Finally, Emma and I were in the reference room on the 2nd floor. Aside from Laura, who has no alibi, all of them were in groups of 2. Which means everything you just listed is likely to be genuine. So what they did afterward, though, we'll go over that now. Elliot left the Oral Factory before Machias did, then went to the Arts Training Room alone. On the way there, he also met Gaius and Eustace. Yup. After that, Gaius said he went to the deck on the 3rd floor. And Eustace went to the game room on the 2nd floor. That's right, and on my way there, I saw Lisa alone in the 3rd floor hallway. That means I must have already left for the nap room by then. Yeah. Next up is Machias. About 3 minutes after Elliot left the factory room, he finished his business there and swung ahead to the game room. This seemed to match my own experience, seeing I was in the room alone for some time before he arrived. Yeah, then I was walking into the game room. I noticed Emma and Fee walking into the kitchen. As for Emma and Fee themselves, we started on the reference room as I mentioned earlier, but eventually we moved on to the kitchen. I can't remember exactly how long we spent in the reference room though. As we left and were on our way to the kitchen, we saw Eustace heading into the game room. Well, that's everyone. Machias is the only one who saw someone when they didn't see him, huh? An idea who's our guilty party, Rean? Yeah, I've got a good idea now. You do? You're cool sometimes, Rean. Be sure to deal with us then? Gladly. The one who's actually Phantom Thief B in disguise is none other than... you, Machias! Why me? What's your evidence? Well, Machias said he saw you and Emma enter the kitchen area, right? But if he did, where does that leave Emma's testimony? You mean the fact that she saw Eustace enter the game room? That's right, those two testimonies are at odds with each other. After all, Eustace said that Machias came to the game room roughly 30 minutes after he himself arrived, right? That's correct. Which means... exactly, there's no way Machias could have seen Emma and Fee when he claims he did. It's just not possible. Well, you say that. But what if it's Emma who's in the wrong? It's true our testimonies contradict each other, yes? Why assume mine is more suspect? Because Emma had Fee with her. Because Emma wasn't the only one who saw Eustace, I did too. Which makes you our #1 suspect. Indubitably, my dear Fee. The doppelganger right in our midst is none other than Machias, I'm sure of it. The game is up, Phantom Thief B. Show yourself!
Well reasoned, my friends. A fine deduction if I say so myself. You are correct. I am Phantom Thief B.
I can scarcely believe my eyes. He got us good. I'm impressed you were able to discern the truth from picking up on such a small inconsistency. Or perhaps I extended too generous a hand helping you along after all. He could have set a perfect. He could have made his testimony perfect, but he didn't. Helping us along? So your suspicious testimony was deliberate then? So rest your cape fluttering theatrics and just tell us where Machias is. This game is over. Such a lively rejoinder. All I shall say is the narrow storehouse.
But adieu, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to meeting you again on a new stage one day.
Ugh, how does he do that? Never mind that now, we need to rescue Machias. At least he didn't make the clue all hard and stuff. Yeah, I can't think of anywhere other than the storage room on the 3rd floor that would fit that description. Let's go dig him out, I guess. Ouch. I only wish I could have been there when you were captured, just to see the look on your face. You look a bit tied up, Machias. Stop gawking and untie me! With Makia saved, everyone else said about trying to find Phantom Thief B. Unsurprisingly, he was nary to be found. So they had at least managed to avoid any harm from his antics, so for the most part, all was well that ended well. Phantom Thief's cape as a farewell gift from Bleublanc. Yeah, I got bonus AP for that, but what does the cape do exactly? Evasion and drop rate up. Where only? Alright. Alright. On the travel map, I unlocked a ton of locations such as the ones near Ruhr and even the other shrines. Which means I can just continue the story pretty quickly without having to run a lot. And of course, doing a shrine will cause the story to advance. First of all, there's some missables in the Schwarzdrache barrier. Alright. You guys are neutral now, right? You're those 4 students. May I ask how Lady Angelica is doing? The only reason I decided to cooperate with her was that I had my doubt about what the Noble Alliance was doing. My pride as a soldier of the Northia Provincial Army, as well as my loyalty to his lordship, are as strong as ever. If the time should come when I must fight you or even her, then I won't hold back. Keep that in mind. I see, so not all of the Provincial Army soldiers are on board with the whole take over the country thing. Oh, it's you. We've been ordered by his lordship to leave you alone. We'll obey our orders. As such, you can come and go as you wish. Don't even think about interfering with our work, though. Okay, what am I going to get here? Oh, sorry, she has a quest. Or something. Oh. Or maybe she's recruitable? I don't know. So... Farlon. And get rest tomato stew. You're the ones who are on the board of Crimson Wings the other day, right? Well, thank you. You finally managed to calm this place down. I can't give you much in return, but I can teach you an old recipe of mine. Huh. Tomato stew. Who's good at this one? Only Emma. So...
It's Fee's
have
cooking
Fee make a
power.
fail version.
Yay, it's ready.
Huh? No. No.
It's Fee's cooking power hour. You can try eating it if you...
Yeah, this is not very reliable, since it could potentially kill me.
Okay, let's give this a try. Wow, people can...
Still, this could be pretty useful if I farm enough of the ingredients, since it actually stores 40 CP. Maybe save me a few Zeroms, huh? Where exactly is Rex? He's supposed to be around here, right? Ah, here. I got the RMP to drop me off at Ruhr and made my own way here to check on things. Sounds like the battle was pretty wild. I'm surprised you guys made it out of there with all your fingers and toes. You guys are straight up miracle workers. I wish I could say that's true. Something happened? Hey, I'm not gonna pry or anything, but don't let it get you too down, okay? If it cheer you up, I could show you my top secret cuties of the RMP collection. I don't even want to know why you have something like that in the first place. I appreciate the thought, but maybe you should keep that hidden. That might be a good idea, but I do have something you could look at in public. Check out this novel I read. You'd be amazed how quick a book can make time go by when you're traveling. Maybe it'll come in handy for you too. This, I will take you up on. Thanks. Wonder if there will be any dialogue acknowledging Bleublanc. Why did Phantom Thief B have to pick me of all people? Yeah, whatever. I guess grumbling about it won't help me purge it from my mind any faster. One more game, just one more. By all means, continue embarrassing yourself by challenging me again and again without so much as a moment to calm down. Billiards is a game that requires a cool head, much like chess, actually. Yeah, I'm a chess expert. Don't you tell me what is or isn't like chess, and stop acting so damn arrogant. Use this as offering Makia some solid advice, not that he'll ever take it. Alright, let's give this a shot. It's gonna be tough.
Wings, give us your blessing. Right.
Arcus activate.
It's my turn.
Let's see. Off Forte.
You're mine.
That takes care of some of them.
You're mine. Leave it to me.
Okay. Hit all of them at once.
My force. Now.
I'll back you up.
Oh no!
It's my turn.
Ugh. Too fast for me. They're still way too healthy. Just take care of... get them off the... Ooh.
You're mine. They're open.
They're open!
I'll back you up.
All right.
How vulnerable are you to AT delay? Not very. Worth a shot anyways.
Take this.
Oh, nice.
They're open.
I'll back you up. It's my turn. Analyze it.
Oh no.
Leave it to me. Go, CO.
Now.
Come on, Elliot.
Leave it to me. It's my turn.
Oh, come on. Just have to hope I survive. Yep, I survived. Lucky. Okay, but now it's pretty much dead. Okay. One. Don't care that I was almost on the verge of death there. Unlike me, bring Crescent Mirror. That's for sure.
I go where the wind takes me.
Whoa, I got the Vengeance one. I guess that's for winning at low hit points. Hydro Cannon R. Okay, that takes care of that. Better go redo my party. Anything to save Valimar? My structure does indeed seem to be made up from that of Zemurian ore. Overall combat prowess being stimulated by the affinity between Awakener and armament is also made clear by observing the Azure Knight. So if I had a Tachi you could equip, I might be able to compete with him on a more even footing. I'll try and get you one, okay? Just wait a little longer. Acknowledged. I can now do the Be Free course. Snowboard. Ugh, I have to get perfect on this one. Oh, come on! Oh, that is evil! Oh, hell no. Oh, just barely. Nice.
I did it!
Cleared. Amazing, you're a natural at this. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead, take it. Enchantment? What does that do? Oh, this too. It's a new board I got recently. Eastern board. I'll be sure to keep the courses well maintained. If you feel like boarding again, just come on by. I certainly will. See you then. So what does this one do? It's wind type. Grim Butterfly Cross makes enemies more likely to notice you. Gives me a ton of top level spells. It's just like scent. I guess I could use it for boss battles, but for normal enemies, no way. Alright, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe.